sea of fog blankets the ancient forest, its tendrils reaching skyward in the cool morning air. The camera sweeps over the dense canopy, a silent observer of the awakening wilderness. Mist obscures the forest floor, creating an ethereal, dreamlike quality. Sunlight struggles to pierce the fog, casting long dancing shadows across the landscape. An aerial view reveals the vastness of the forest, stretching endlessly into the horizon. The fog hangs heavy, concealing secrets and whispering tales of the ancient woods. A detailed map of India unfolds, its ancient paths winding like forgotten veins across the land. The focus tightens on a remote, hilly region, a place seemingly untouched by time. Old village paths emerge, etched into the landscape like secrets whispered by the wind. Faint lines trace routes that time has all but erased, ghosts of journeys past. The camera lingers on a specific point, where the name Sundarpur materializes. Sundarpur marks the location of the vanished village, a lost echo in the hills. Under the warm sun, weathered farmers work their fields, their movements as rhythmic as the turning of the seasons. Women gather at the village well, their voices mingling with the splash of water, a gentle hum of life. Children's laughter echoes through Sundarpur, their games a vibrant dance of innocence and joy. Sundarpur exudes peace, a tranquil haven, seemingly untouched, unaware of the mystery about to unfold. Sundarpur basks in the sunset's glow, the sky ablaze with orange and purple as the sun dips below the horizon. Smoke gently curls from cooking fires, rising into the colorful sky, carrying the scent of the evening meal. Long shadows stretch across the village, painting the ground in a warm, serene light. Huts stand in silhouette, the heart of Sundarpur glowing softly against the twilight. A peaceful quiet descends as day transitions to night, the village settling into slumber. Wind screams through Sundarpur, clawing branches against a darkening sky. Doors groan open and shut, shadows dancing wildly as lamps flicker. Animals stir, their eyes wide, sensing an unseen terror in the air. An unsettling silence smothers the village, a breath held in fear. The wind howls, an eerie soundscape amplifying the growing unease. Night falls on Sundarpur, shadows lengthen. Dark paths wind through the village, cloaked in an eerie silence. Clouds obscure the moon, casting the village into deep darkness. Flickering lamps struggle against the night, painting ghostly shadows. Eerie shapes dance on the walls, whispering secrets. Orange and gold paint the sky above the deserted Sundarpur village, where open doors sway gently in the morning breeze. Cooking utensils lie scattered, abandoned, under the long shadows cast by the rising sun. An unsettling absence echoes through the village, broken only by the rustling of leaves. The eerie silence amplifies the mystery of the missing villagers, a silent testament to unseen events. The sun climbs higher, revealing more of the unsettling scene and the unanswered questions hanging in the air. Inside the abandoned home, sunlight filters through broken windows, illuminating scattered toys and clothes. Empty beds stand as silent witnesses, the untouched belongings of the villagers amplifying the unsettling silence. A child's doll lies abandoned on the floor, its blank eyes staring hauntingly into the empty room. Dust motes dance in the air, each particle a tiny reminder of lives abruptly interrupted. An eerie stillness permeates the house, a heavy blanket of unanswered questions and chilling mystery. The forest looms, ancient and silent, its dark heart concealing Sundarpur's fate. Trees stand as watchful sentinels, their branches intertwined in a dense canopy of secrets. Sunlight struggles to pierce the verdant gloom, casting long shadows that dance and writhe. The air hangs heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, a haunting fragrance. Each rustle of leaves whispers tales of the vanished village, lost to the embrace of the woods. Villagers gather at Sundarpur's edge, their faces etched with worry, a silent plea hanging in the air. Voices rise, calling out into the stillness, each shout a desperate echo in the face of the unknown. Silence answers, heavier than any sound, pressing down on the group with a chilling finality. Uneasy glances are exchanged, a shared dread solidifying as they confront the terrible truth. Villagers cautiously enter Sundarpur, their eyes darting across the deserted landscape, a sense of foreboding settling in. Empty homes stand as silent witnesses, doors ajar, inviting entry into a haunting tableau of abandonment. Unfinished meals and scattered clothes paint a disturbing picture of lives abruptly interrupted, a moment frozen in time. Has the villagers realized the absence of any residents? Initial concern deepens into a gnawing, palpable fear. Under harsh fluorescent lights, Inspector Sharma sits at his desk, a seasoned officer etched with worry. Papers litter the surface, a testament to the weight of his responsibilities in pending cases. The voices of neighboring villagers fill the room, hushed tones painting a picture of dread. He listens intently, his face growing increasingly grim as he absorbs their fearful accounts. A knot of worry tightens in his brow, foreshadowing the dark path ahead. Dust devils swirl as Inspector Sharma arrives at the deserted Sundarpur, his team fanning out into the eerie silence. Each abandoned home is a silent testament, as the team meticulously documents the forsaken spaces. The air hangs heavy with unspoken dread as they gather fragments of what was, each piece a whisper of the past. The palpable silence smothers Sundarpur, a suffocating blanket weighing on the inspector and his team. Sunlight pierces the temple's ornate windows, illuminating dust motes in the heavy, silent air. The undisturbed altar stands as a stark reminder of the priest's sudden vanishing. Prayer beads lie neatly beside untouched scriptures, a scene frozen in time. His personal belongings remain untouched, amplifying the disorientation of his absence. The temple's heavy silence is broken only by the unspoken question of where he has gone. A search party begins, venturing into the dense forest, sunlight filtering through the canopy. They follow faint trails, their voices echoing as they call out for the missing villagers. The uneven terrain and thick foliage slow their progress, each step a struggle. Hope dwindles as the forest remains silent, their calls unanswered in the face of nature. Under the stark desk lamp, Inspector Sharma hunches, his face a mask of concentration amidst the night silence. A sprawling map dominates his desk, circles highlighting Sundarpur and its silent neighboring villages. Crime scene photos lie scattered, silent witnesses capturing details of the vanished. His fingers trace the outlines of tragedy, seeking a pattern in the chaos, a whisper in the storm. Each document, each statement, is a breadcrumb in his desperate hunt for truth. He searches for an overlooked detail, a chance flicker of insight to solve the haunting disappearance. Under the sun, the village well stands silently, a mirror to the untroubled sky. The undisturbed water reflects the heavens, holding secrets in its depths. No struggle marks the ground, no footprints betray a disturbance. A weathered bucket lies abandoned, a silent testament to an interrupted task. Inside the elder's hut, the air hangs heavy with the aroma of aged parchment and dried herbs. Ancient texts crowd the shelves, interspersed with relics whispering tales of local folklore. Inspector Sharma, mid-40 seconds, delves into the aged texts, his brow furrowed in concentration. He meticulously combs through the ancient pages, seeking answers hidden within forgotten legends. His focused gaze moves from one text to another, searching for a clue to the mystery. Every artifact and every word holds a potential key, waiting to unlock the truth. Torches slice through the forest's inky veil, each step deeper into a realm where shadows dance and twist with unseen life. The scent of damp earth and decay hangs heavy, a primal aroma that speaks of secrets buried beneath the forest floor. Flickering flames cast eerie shadows, turning familiar trees into grotesque figures in the search party's path. Nocturnal whispers echo, each rustle and call amplifying the growing sense of isolation in the heart of the woods. The forest's embrace tightens, its darkness a palpable force as the search party ventures further into the unknown. Sunlight floods the police station, illuminating a local historian amidst ancient texts, a silent tableau of scholarly pursuit. Interesting? Very interesting, he mutters, adjusting his spectacles, his focus unwavering in the sea of aged documents. His eyes widen as he traces a faded passage, a forgotten deity stirring from the depths of local lore. A local deity and a legend. A village, vanished without a trace, he whispers, unveiling mysteries of a forgotten village. A search party hacks through dense vines, revealing the dark mouth of a hidden cave, a secret held by nature. Sunlight fades as they enter, the air growing cold and heavy with the weight of forgotten history. Strange symbols cover the cave walls, cryptic markings hinting at ancient rituals and unseen forces. The silence is broken only by the drip of water, each drop echoing the mysteries buried within the stone. Inside the ancient cave, eerie light emanates from symbols etched into the walls, filling the space with an otherworldly glow. The air is heavy, charged with an unnatural energy that prickles the skin, heightening the sense of foreboding. The search party huddles together, their faces etched with apprehension as they exchange uneasy glances. A shared sense of unease settles upon them, binding them together in a silent acknowledgement of the cave's power. The weight of the unknown presses down, shrouding them in a palpable atmosphere of dread and anticipation. Ominous clouds gather over Sundarpur, a silent harbinger of the storm's fury. Lightning splits the sky, briefly illuminating the deserted village with an eerie glow. Thunder cracks, its deafening roar echoing through the empty streets. Eerie shadows dance across the abandoned homes, cast by the flickering lightning. The wind howls relentlessly, whipping through the village, a symphony of chaos. An unsettling atmosphere grips Sundarpur as the storm unleashes its full power. In his dimly lit office, Inspector Sharma pores over crime scene photos, his brow furrowed in intense concentration. Sketches of strange symbols mingle with images of the local deity. A cryptic puzzle spread across the table. He links cave markings to the deity, piecing together fragments of a forgotten legend. A sudden realization dawns as the legend of the vanished village begins to take shape. Leaning back, a chilling thought grips him. The disappearance linked to an ancient ritual. The forgotten ritual casts a long shadow over the investigation, suggesting a sinister truth. Dawn breaks, painting the forest in soft light after the storm. At the cave's mouth, Inspector Sharma and his team stand ready, awaiting to confront the mystery of Sundarpur's vanishing. The truth lurks in the shadows, a somber promise.